Continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Logan Cook now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. To return, it is Turpin. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take quietly.
They'll play action. It's Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. And a milestone grab. Not just a 1st down, but catch number 100 on the year. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Well, left side, caught by Ferguson. And he will score! Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw that.
14, Jaguars nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the...
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. And will bring this to about the 25. Malik Hooker there on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Hey, tomato, tomato. That. Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
1st down, Prescott. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Jaguars have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Going right, it's taken in. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
11, 11. Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko's hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. Now they are in business. inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
24.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards that...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7. Ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Play fake. Prescott. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Going up top. And he will go all the way. Lafronte Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, son.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
On red. Soka, hot. Here we go.
Second down, Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight ends. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route. especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
3rd and a yard.
Hey, Soko. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
23. Hey, Ginger, touch. Red.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Forced out wide. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
3rd and long.
Fred on red. 11, Agate. Think right open.
Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger. Duck. Hey.
Now here's Lawrence. He's got room to roam. Tough running there, and the rest of he did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Hey, run.
1st and goal at the 9-yard
Soko.
line.
Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's now 3rd and goal.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal.
On red. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Brendan Stray. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his second TD catch of the season.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. He gets free inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Bigsby to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey,
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
rip. Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Third down, they need 5.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Let's, hey, Ginger, touch.
Lawrence now. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Son.
They go play action for Lawrence. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Lisa 24.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, tomato, tomato.
To throw is Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Gun. Soga, hot.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
6 yards.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On play action, here's Dak. That's brought in right side by Pickett. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go,
They'll throw again, Dak. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Prescott on 1st down. That is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready, break. red, on red. Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st down. A gain of 5. 1st down. Dallas.
On the play fake. Dak. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
To the air again. Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body was man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. But even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Once again, it's Corum. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on fourth down by what they call on third down. So I think after that third down run, it was pretty clear that...
The ball's out. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
And as you can see...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Second down and 3.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott rolling right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Throwing is Prescott. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First and goal. 4-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go.
Go play action. It's Prescott. That one taken in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Scouts. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown catch, number 20 on the year. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Let's go. Phil.
To the ground, a first down run. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Hey.
to throw. Lawrence. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 46. Here's second and 5.
23. Done. This one's hot. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Hey, tomato. Done.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
30 left. Hey, Soko, so hot. Still.
To throw is Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Go. Son, this one's hot. Here we go, son.
Now here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, this is Ford. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. Now Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. That is Ferguson in motion. Prescott from the gun on third down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. He'll return it from the 11. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Hot.
Here's Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, 13, Luke.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Rip, 23. Think right open.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready up. Hey, let's go. Hey, James.
Throwing is Lawrence. On the run to the right. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys.